Hello. I don't know what the fuck that opening was. What up? Mile High 6 here back again with a new video. Today I'll be previewing the Broncos versus Titans. 1 o'clock game, obviously. Broncos, the last time they played, they got a big fat, very earned W in London. I'm being sarcastic. Very close game against the Jags. And then it's probably going to be close again because the Broncos, you know. Yeah, it's going to be close because they're playing a really good team. And the Titans, their defense, Jeffrey Simmons, Kevin Byard, they just have a good defense overall. Of course, Derrick Henry is going to be tough. They're getting Burks back. Robert Woods is a good veteran. Yeah, they have a good team. They have a really good team. They took the Chiefs to overtime in Arrowhead with fucking Malik Willis. So let's go over the injury report. I'm not saying Malik Willis can't be like Browning's questionable, Hamler's questionable, Phillips is questionable, Andrew Beck's questionable, and Justin Simmons questionable. Yeah, let him rest, man. Let him rest. Get Stearns back, man. And then Amari Hooker's questionable, Zach Cunningham's questionable, Jeffrey Simmons questionable, Joshua Kalu safety is questionable, and then Ryan Tannehill's questionable. Well, he's probably gonna play. So the Broncos, they're going to lose this game, I think. It's going to be close again just to piss me off. My score prediction is 18-16. I think a couple rushing touchdowns for Derrick Henry. I think one of the rushing touchdowns is, just to make the score look, make sense. I think they're going to get a touchdown. It's going to be 13 to whatever. And then we're going to jump off sides on an extra point attempt, and then they're going to go for two and make it, and then kick a field goal wherever. And then the Broncos, I know it's complicated, but the Broncos are going to get a touchdown, and then the other touchdown, they'll miss the extra point, and then kick a field goal eventually. So that's why I think this is going to happen. I don't know, some special teams blunders. What's new? So the Broncos, I don't trust the offensive line. I think the D-line for the Titans is going to get to them. Their defense played really good against the Chiefs. So, looking at our offense compared to the Chiefs, it's a fucking night and day. Our offense can't run for shit. It's going to start off slow like they did against the Jags, I think. Russell Wilson's going to have no time in the pocket because their offensive line is fucking atrocious. This offensive line is atrocious. Graham Glasgow is going to have a heart attack at center. You got Quinn Miners, who's our best guy, but he's... Dalton Reisner's washed. Billy Turner's mid. And Fleming is fucking trash. So you got a whole offensive line of fucking hot garbage right there. And they can't give Russ any fucking time. Cortland Sutton, he has to step up. He had a shit game against the Jags. Judy has to keep doing his thing. Hamler has to get wide open and create the deep shots if he's playing. And the running game, I don't really know. If Jeffrey Simmons is playing, the running game is probably going to be non-existent unless they can go side to sides, which I don't think so because we can't pull our guards. They stink. So if Jeffrey Simmons plays, I don't know what the fuck we're going to do, our offense. But if he doesn't, then maybe we have some hope. As for the defense, they really played bad against ETN. I know it doesn't look like it, but ETN gashed them for a shitload of yards and a touchdown. I know they're different running backs, Derrick Henry's a beast. He is more powerful, and then ETN uses more of the jukes and runs to the side more. Derrick Henry, he usually just runs up the middle. He can cut to the side. But he's just a beast, man. It's hard to tackle him. It's going to be tough for the Broncos, especially with the terrible linebacking core that we have. It's going to be tough, and that's why I think we're going to lose. I think Derrick Henry is going to get the only 2 touchdowns for the Titans, but that's all they need. And their defense is going to hold the Broncos offense in check because it's stale as shit. Every single Broncos offense prior to paying Manning, even with Manning, the offense was kind of stale, but they ran the ball really good with Ronnie Hillman and C.J. Anderson. I miss Javonte Williams, and I miss Tim Patrick in the receiving area. So, Yeah, I think we're gonna lose this game. I think it'll be close. That's why I got us for losing 18-16 just to piss me off, piss everyone off. It's not gonna be a fun game. It's a 1 o'clock game in Nashville. Broncos really struggle at 1 o'clock games. I don't think the Broncos have played a 1 o'clock game all year. Like, let me look at the schedule just to make sure. Like, I don't think the Broncos. It's always prime time or fucking afternoon games. I want to wake up and see the Broncos. Like, I never seen the Broncos play afternoon this year. I think this is the first like 1 o'clock game instead of afternoon game. So yeah, this is the first 1 o'clock game because Jags was 9:30 a.m. and then the Jets one was a 4 o'clock game. I think. Chargers Broncos was prime time. Colts Broncos was prime time. Raiders Broncos obviously 4 o'clock because that's Pacific time. Niners Broncos prime time. I wish they wouldn't have this many primetime games. Texans Broncos afternoon like 4 o'clock game, and then Broncos Seahawks fucking prime time. Like too many primetime games for this team. But yeah, so 1 o'clock game. They're gonna get those 1 o'clock games. Think like soon. But yeah, it's gonna be a tough game for the Broncos. The season's really on the line. Every game, the season's on the line for the Broncos. Jobs are on the line. I got us losing. I just have no fucking confidence in the offense. And against the Jags, they're the Jags, man. I know they're a tough team to play now because they play all the Jags every game except the Texans. They've played close or kept it close or last play or whatever. But yeah, so I'm still not going to take the Jags seriously. So that wasn't really a convincing win. I'm happy. Actually, in the moment, you're going to be happy for the win. But right now, like, looking back, eh. So, yeah, first game without Bradley Chubb. See what Jacob Martin does. See what Nick Bonino does in his first game as a starter. If he's playing, if Gregory plays, I don't know. Purcell stinks still. And that's it. Not that much. If you're a Titans fan watching, expect a W. But I don't think it's gonna be easy because Tannehill's just coming back from injury, and it's not. The passing game may not be consistent for the Titans. But I think they'll win with fucking Derrick Henry. That's what you do. You rely on your O-line and you rely on Derrick Henry to win. And your defense doesn't really have to do that much. And that's really it. That's all I got to say. Peace. Hope you guys have a good Friday. Enjoy your Friday. And, yeah, go Broncos. Hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully the Broncos get a W. And, keep their season alive, I guess. And that's it. Peace. And, yeah, God bless. That's it.